What did you just say to me?
From buttwads.com. It's
No,
buttwads.buttwads.
But no, you said something. You said that
I'm kind of drunk.
You're what?
I'm kind of drunk.
From clarkwoods.com. This is Horribly Off Topic. Episode number 205. I'm Chris.
And I'm... Oh, fuck. Hey, Macarena! I like how, like, in Macarena, like, at the end of the chorus, it's like they're fake eating something.
Yeah. Are there two of them? Are we using they as a gender neutral?
I think
pronoun?
it's they. It's those dudes, and then there's a lady that sings the knot hook. Like,
do you think she's pretending to eat as well? She's part of that.
Yeah, she's doing that. I think that's her. Like,
okay.
Well, we'll have to talk to what is the fucking name of the band?
Los Lobos. No.
Los Del Rio.
Los Del Rio
Is the name of the band that did Macarena.
I'm sure they, they must have had a bunch of hits. Those guys.
No, they had the one hit with Macarena.
They had the one hit, yeah.
And it was one of those awesome dance hits.
It was one of those ones that had a line dance, right?
Well, I mean, line dance, as in it did.
As in, you go to a wedding these days, and you see all the ladies line up in a line, in multiple lines, and do the
Becky and I are getting married in a couple of months. So should we have the Macarena played at our webbing?
No.
Is that what happened when Spider-Man got married? He got the webbing.
He got their webbing. Yeah, Spider-Man. Well, no, and then the devil undid it.
What are you typing?
What about
Spider-Man's webbing?
Spider-Man's webbing. No, you should not have the Macarena.
Okay.
You should ban all line dances altogether.
Like, you know, that clap your hands.
Yep, that one. Electric slide. That's out.
Oh, come on. Dun, 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 dun.
Chicken dance.
Nope.
No
what about that fucking song, the Six Flags song? I think I have it.
Yeah, I mean, that one, I think for pure comedic value, maybe.
Let me see if I can find it.
Although, does everybody know that jingle? I feel like I don't see Six Flags advertised as much as they were back in our day. So I don't know if a Six Flags jingle would have the same effect. I mean, it would have an effect
here it is, buddy.
On half the attendees.
Yeah! Remember that fucking weird ball guy dancing on this shit?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me skip some shit.
Okay.
Oh, wait, play.
Yeah.
Wait, skip some shit. No, not the whole song. Wait, hold on.
Is there that much to the song?
Wait, hold on. No, wait.
Okay, all right.
Wait, hold on.
Yep. Holding on.
Wait, fuck, no.
Okay, hold on. I'm holding on.
Let me get to like the middle of the song. Here we go.
Okay. The Venga Boys are coming, right?
Yeah.
This is the Venga Boys.
We like to party.
We like to party. Lots of partying, lots of dancing. I don't think any of that stuff should be part of a wedding. I don't think there should be any dancing.
Well, you got fitted for your tuxedo this weekend.
I did get fit for my tuxedo. It was an interesting experience. Went into do I need OPSEC? I mean, can I say the name of the place I went into?
I mean, it's fine, and maybe people that are groomsmen that listen to the show that maybe aren't sure where they're supposed to fucking go. You're supposed to go to the Men's Warehouse.
I went to the Men's Warehouse, so I go to the Men's Warehouse, and guy opens the door for me. I don't know if it was coincidental, if he saw me, because he was
like, "Oh, who's this fella?" I
hadn't even gotten out of my car, and the guy was at the door, so. I don't know. He read my mind. I don't know. But I went in. He directed me.
And then he started they started playing this song, and he started doing a dance.
I
fair use. Do. That's enough.
That's transformative. That's that. You know, you changed it up. You made it a new piece. No. So guy directed me towards the back left corner of the store
of the butthole.
Well, you know.
Okay.
No.
Tell me more.
No.
Did he put up a fight?
I wouldn't engage in anything that was not consensual. So. So he sent me to the back of the store. There's one gentleman being waited on, an older gentleman, and
Older gentlemen like our parents' age or even
probably
older
like
than
our
that?
parents' age.
Okay.
Based on stuff that
So
I
for those of
overheard.
you out there in media land that are unfamiliar with us,
Maybe a little bit younger than our parents.
our parents are approximately 60 plus years old. So
Yeah. So this guy was in either like his late 50s or his early 60s, I would say. So he was there. He was talking. He's been shopping at Men's Warehouse. I overheard since 1990.
wow, that's
So
been
he's-
like for fucking 30 something
Something
years.
like that. So that's where I tried to like play. I'm
Oh
like,
my god, if you were born in 1990, you're 30 years old.
yeah. Well, this is where it got a little crazy. Is all the dudes working at the Men's Warehouse, except for one of them. No, all of them. None of them had been born.
None of them had been born when he started
when
shopping.
he started shopping there.
You're gonna look good, I guarantee it.
yeah.
Like that was the fucking guy that he was like listening to on the ads.
And he had
that
like
guy's fucking gone.
He had a loyalty card or something. They were having a hard time pulling up because he'd been in the system for so goddamn long. Anyway, I thought there was only one guy waiting on people, so I just hung back. But then eventually, this other guy asks me to come over, and this was the older of the 3 or 4 lads working behind the counter, and he seemed to sort of be in a position of seniority. Now, I got to step back here for a second because one of the things that I found most
Okay, don't
striking...
step too far back, because then you won't be able to hear you on the microphone.
Okay, one of the things I found most striking about Men's Warehouse, and I don't know if I have been in one before for my friend John's wedding.
Which John?
That John. That one.
Not your brother John?
Not my friend John.
Okay.
My brother John has not been married to my knowledge.
You never know. Like he's coming to the wedding. There's some single ladies.
All the single ladies?
I don't have that song.
All
I play
the single ladies. All the single ladies? All the single ladies.
I don't think all the single ladies are coming to my wedding, but
all the single ladies?
there might be some single ladies at the wedding.
All the single ladies.
Fuck you.
Put your hands up. No.
If you like it, wouldn't you put a ring on it?
I did. No. So anyway, I was very intrigued by all the fellas at the Men's Warehouse. Were all rather dapper. They were all
if you're dressed like a schlub and you're working at the fucking Men's Warehouse, I think...
know, but they were all dressed like even better than I felt like they needed to be dressed. It was.
Here, let me put on my sweatpants and my boner.
Yeah, my sweatpants and my half tee saying "Who farted? I did."
Was that Patton?
Yeah. And a full bag of popcorn because I love to land in new cities with treasures in my teefers.
All right.
So I was intrigued by how they were all dressed, and so I sit down with this one gentleman down at the end, and he starts talking through stuff with me, but he's very distracted because his compatriot, who is dealing with the guy who's been shopping at Men's Warehouse since 1990, doesn't seem to know what the fuck he's doing. And so I feel the entire time that I'm being fitted and having this conversation that I am just annoying the kid that is working with me. Now, at the time, I was like, I can't tell if he's annoyed with me because I'm fat and I'm out of shape, and he doesn't like having to get near me because he's afraid that he might catch my ugliness. It's a disease, and it would rub off on him, or if he's just annoyed with his buddy, and he has to keep basically doing two things at once.
I mean, coming from experience, I'm constantly constantly annoying people with my obesity.
Well, I thought you were going to say, coming from experience, you're worried that my ugliness has rubbed off on you over the years.
No, I think I've gotten more attractive over the years because of you.
Oh, thanks, Steve. So
all I had to do was stand next to you.
So I thank you. So one of the things I asked him was he measured my waist, and I was very curious, not because I really wanted to know the number, but just because I don't know if you feel this way about your own.
You can go again at the end of August if you feel like you've lost weight or gained weight or whatever, and then maybe
I want to move on from that. Here's the thing I wanted to say. So I don't know if you have shorts, I imagine.
I'm wearing them right now.
Okay, you have jeans.
I don't have jeans. I don't wear any jeans.
Okay, so you have shorts and you have
I have
slacks,
like khaki pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have shorts, I have jeans, and I
have jeans that no longer fit me. Like I have jeans that like fit me maybe back in like 2010.
Okay.
But they're at my dad's house. So like
it's just important that you have at least two different things for this question.
I have things. Dude, fucking don't fuck around. I have things.
You got things. All right. So I asked the guy what was the measurement on my waist because I am in the situation right now where I have shorts, jeans, and slacks, all
and jorts.
No, I didn't have any jorts. All in the same size, right? So my shorts, my jeans, the slacks I wear to work, all the same size. Now the shorts and to a lesser extent the jeans require me for them either to have a belt or to just be kind of comfortable with my shit riding low.
Yeah, like these shorts that I'm wearing right now, they're like a 36 waist, and they're kind of hanging off me a little bit. Right. So I need to have a belt. Like I didn't put a belt on today because fuck belts.
Yes. Especially
on the weekend. You don't need a fucking belt.
No, I did not.
Like everybody that was at the ladies tournament today, like, you know, not everybody, but I think a couple of people got to see a little bit.
None of them were wearing a belt.
I mean, I don't know if they were wearing belts, but I certainly wasn't, and they may have gotten a glimpse of my crack.
You know, I would never do crack.
Because you never do a drug named after your own fucking asshole.
A part of my ass.
You're part of your own asshole.
It's kind of a personal guideline, if you ask me. You know, somebody says, you want some crack? I say, no thanks. I was born with one, pal. I don't need a second one. So
here's a guy.
So I ask the guy at Men's Warehouse. I say, what's the measurement that you got? And I wasn't really paying attention to where he was measuring me. For all I know,
he was measuring around your tits.
Well, he did measure around my tits. That was a separate measurement. But for all I know, he was measuring right around my belly button, which is not where I usually wear my pants. And that is definitely wider than where I normally wear my pants. So at any rate, he gave me a number that was 5 inches wider than the size that I wear. And then I was like, okay, I understand vanity sizing is a thing. It's definitely been a thing for women for a very long time. And I knew that it was kind of a thing for dudes. But it really strikes me, like, what is it? Why is it that my shorts, my jeans are falling off of me and my slacks for work are so damn tight that I've stopped needing to wear a belt? I mean, they're all the same.
The exact same size?
Yeah, all the same size.
I don't know, man. I haven't bought clothes in a while, and I'm fucking waiting until probably like end of August to get fitted for my because I'm buying it. I'm buying the suit.
Okay.
And so I'm waiting till I'm like,
you're ready.
Well into, like, I mean, we're already well into ketosis or whatever the fuck.
Right.
But like, I want to like make sure I've got like a suit that fits me. And, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not unimportant that those of us who are in the wedding party have stuff that fits.
Because you guys are renting your suits,
right? But it's more important that you have stuff that, because everyone's looking at you. They're not looking at us.
Yeah, they are. They're going to be like, oh my god, who's that fucking guy standing 3 down from Steve?
Yeah, unless we're doing something stupid, they're not really paying any attention to us.
All right.
That's my theory about weddings. Is if you're one of the attendants. On either side, nobody should be paying any attention to you unless A, you're doing something stupid, or B, they're looking for a date. They're looking for somebody to hang out with.
Well, you are taken.
I am taken.
Your brother,
so the ladies might look over at him and be like, all right.
I don't know, like, how the hell we're gonna do it, like, because I know that Leo is, because he's the best man. He's gonna be next to you. Yeah. But like, I don't know how the heck we're going to do it, like, from there. Are we going to do, because Leo is approximately my height. So he and I, like, so do we go taller from there and then go up, or like, because there aren't, like, I think your brother is slightly taller than Leo, and then you are tightly. I'm
tightly Sauler.
Yeah, you're tightly Sauler than your brother. And I think you're slightly taller than your brother. But the thing is, Mike, I think, is around the same height as Leo. So I think Mike would go first, then your brother, then you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, whatever works out, man.
And then Gina, I think, is taller than both your brother and Leo and Mike.
Yeah.
But I think you are taller than Gina, but I'm not sure.
Okay. That's got to be like a weird, like, we've all got to be like within, like.
And John, I think, other John, not John, your brother, or other John that you were talking about going into the wedding, John.
Yeah.
Other John.
Other John.
I think is about the same height as Gina. So.
Okay. So
I don't even fucking know from now.
I didn't even think about that as a thing.
Whatever Becky wants, I think is the way to do it.
I don't remember the order of
because it definitely wasn't by height at Yucko's wedding because like I was standing next to Will and Will is considerably taller than me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, I don't. That's good. I don't remember who was. I mean, obviously my brother was my best man, so I don't. But beyond that, I don't remember what the order was. I don't know if it was height wise or what. I would guess somebody else made that decision. I didn't. So,
was it Steph?
No, you know what? I can say this about our rehearsal. Neither one of us was making any decisions, and we were both, she more than I was, upset about it. Because all of the things we had planned were tossed out the window during the rehearsal, and she in particular was very upset. And so there are pictures of the rehearsal where you can see her wiping a tear away because she's so upset about how the rehearsal is going.
And not upset because I am so excited I'm about to be married to this man.
No, shit was changing left and right, and she felt like everyone was taking control, and yeah, it was a mess.
Control, Rhythm Nation,
Yeah, we in a land of color blindness. That's something in there.
Is that another Janet Jackson album?
Like at the beginning of that whole album, she's like, we're striving towards a world rid of color lines. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well.
And then she goes 5. She goes 5, 4, and then she does the weird 3, 2, 1, ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
And then 2016 happened.
Well, didn't something else happen before? Well, I see where you're going there. I was saying, what year was it when Justin Timberlake ripped part of her bodice off, and we all saw her
that was I think 2000. Was that the 2001 Super Bowl?
No,
that was the 2000.
Maybe it was the
2003. Because I know we didn't go the year after.
Yeah, so the 2004 Super Bowl, which would have been for the 2003 season.
Okay, so it was okay.
So it was like
the Red Sox.
February
Red Sox lost to the Yankees in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl champs were the Patriots, and then the Red Sox went on and won.
The Patriots won again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're spoiled.
Yeah.
So yes, I did get fitted for my tuxedo. I did not see any of the pieces or whatever, so I assume...
Don't wear the orange tie. That is a placeholder tie. You're supposed to wear whatever tie isn't orange.
Okay. Even though my favorite color is orange.
You're not wearing fucking orange.
I saw that in the notes, and I was like, well, but how come I don't get to wear orange? I like orange. No. So there's a placeholder tie that comes with the...
Yeah, so we had to like special order
the ties.
Your ties,
okay,
because you like, instead of like having like a normal, like everybody's
got a different color.
Everybody's wearing the same color, and like there's matching like bridesmaids colors to the groomsmen colors. Every bridesmaid is wearing a different color, and every groomsman that is with said bridesmaid or groom's lady and bride's person
right has a color
that goes along with that.
Right.
And so
got it. So when we pick up the what have you, it's going to have an orange tie in it.
Yeah, and
I
will knock the shit out of you if you fucking wear the orange tie.
Okay, but hold on. Let's say that, so I think you pick up date for the thing, the tuxedo, is on what? It's on like the 4th. or so, and you're getting married on the 6th.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So it's my birthday in between there, right? And I've got a tuxedo.
Yeah, what you're gonna fucking like?
And
I'm fine with you wearing the tuxedo on your birthday.
I'm gonna wear it on my birthday with the orange tie.
Right.
And take a selfie or something.
That's
just so
fine.
I can say I got to wear.
If you wear it to the wedding, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you.
Okay, but if I get to wear a sharp-looking suit with an orange tie, that would kind of make.
And you're gonna have to pay for the cleaning fee for the shit being in your tuxedo.
When you kick the shit out of me. Now, so you kick the shit out of me.
Knock the shit out of you.
Knock the shit out of me. Oh, okay. So you knock the shit out of me. I imagine the shit comes out of my ass. If you kick the shit out of me, what I wonder is, like, I imagine you're kicking me in the ass, so where does the shit go?
Well, hopefully not in your ass.
I mean,
then it would be on my foot.
Not on your foot either.
Yeah, like I'm not. Like you're gonna be wearing a tuxedo, so I doubt you'll be nude. So I doubt, like, if I kicked you in the ass, you would shit on my foot.
No, I'd shit on the tuxedo and then have to pay for it.
Right.
But I'd smell throughout your entire wedding.
I think everybody at the wedding is gonna smell through the entire wedding.
No. I mean, if you kicked the shit out of me before the wedding.
Well, don't wear the orange tie.
But I really might want to.
Wear it on your birthday, Chris. And be like, do one of your fucking selfie videos. Hey, what's going on? Smash that like button. Hey, it's me, Chris, your bud. I got my fucking tuxedo on with my orange tie, and I'm ready to fucking rock, or whatever the fuck.
You have no idea. That
I've never watched one of your YouTube videos.
But no, now that I think about it, it may not even be on my birthday, because the last video I'm going to make, I'm only
ever?
No, I'll probably start making like bi-weekly or weekly videos some point after.
What's up? It's your boy Chris.
But the last video of the series is on October 4th.
Because it's every day.
It's every day up to
40.
Of my 40s, and then on my birthday I'll be 41. So if I have the tuxedo, my last video could be me in a tuxedo with an orange tie.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Chris. It's my last day fucking recording every day for fucking birthday.
I never want to do anything like this again, Steve.
Do you do that? Like, what do you,
sometimes
do you say, what's up? It's your boy Chris?
I said, so it's your old pal Chris.
Okay, that seems a little bit more familiar.
Yeah, it's your old pal Chris, or hi, I'm E. Christopher Clark, and
Oh, you say da-da-da-da and everything.
Yeah, I gotta throw it in there. But I've been keeping them rather low key, except for maybe like once a week I do one that requires a bit more effort. Because if I gotta edit it and all that stuff, it can be tedious. And
did you ever do like, okay, it's your boy Chris. Here's what my balls look like, and then you put a fucking raisin. And you're like, oh, sorry, that was a raisin.
Do a super close up.
Super close up on a raisin.
Well, I think the fact that I'm a white dude and the raisin is
you got a white raisin.
Black okay? Do they make white raisins?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from like a green grape.
All right, so I could get a pair of white raisins and do like a super zoom close.
Super zoom, like, hey, check it out. It's your boy Chris. Here's my balls.
I've been
just kidding. It's a raisin. Let me just eat that.
I've been thinking about getting a macro lens, so I mean, I could right down in there on the.
Just you.
What would represent the penis? Would there need to be a penis, or would we just
put fucking raisins?
Just raisins. Just one more raisin. Maybe a long raisin.
Oh, what you could do is just put two raisins in a hot dog or something like that. I'd be like, oh, sorry, my fucking huge dick is there in the way.
That was a follow up to hot dogs and donuts, right? Was hot dogs and raisins.
What, Jackie Joke Man?
Jackie Joke Man, yeah. Didn't he do hot dogs and raisins later?
I don't know. I think as you get older, your balls get a little bit more saggy, so it's less of a raisin and more like a piece of Turkish taffy.
Yeah. That's why Florida is not America's dick; it's America's ball sack.
Really, Patton? What else do you have to say?
I was trying at some point in there to segue into the fact that my computer's being dumb, but
is it being dumb currently?
It's not being dumb currently. No, it's being perfectly nice currently. I love you, computer. I did not mean to say that you were being dumb. That said.
Okay, what's going on? I'm totally enthralled.
Yeah, I know. I won't talk about it. It's
no, you brought it up, Chris.
No, I'm not going to talk about it because I already made you yawn. I don't want to put you
No,
to
it's
sleep.
fine. I've just been drinking all afternoon. It's fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. You know, I'll put you to sleep and I'll do the rest of the show by myself. I'll start telling really bad dick jokes and pretending to be...
and play the fucking Venga Boys the entire time. Dance around like fucking whatever, Mr. Six Flags.
What was that? What did that guy look like? Did you have?
He was a bald man.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I got it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like
Mr. Six Flags,
Whaley the Whalen Park guy, or
yeah. So how to talk about the computer stuff without making it completely boring? All right. So earlier this week, we've been in. Well, earlier this summer, I think we talked about the fact that my wife and I switched rooms with the kids. And so ever since we did that...
It's been harder for you to masturbate.
That too. But, no. It hasn't been harder for me to masturbate. It's been harder for me to masturbate because I'm never home alone. So
you're not like, visual jokes on the audio podcast.
That is exactly how I masturbate, Steve. How did you know that? I just imagine Macaulay Culkin. I put my hands to my face and. Poof,
it's the reason why I was screaming is because he shaved and then put aftershave on his face, and it burned because it was his first time he ever did that, and so it was surprising to him.
Yes. Thank you for explaining your joke, which I thought was funny to begin with.
No, it's fine. It's really funny. Thanks, fucking guy who's dead.
Wait, who? Macaulay Culkin is dead?
No, Macaulay Culkin isn't dead.
Oh, okay.
The guy that fucking wrote Home Alone is dead.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he is.
Was it John Landis?
Something like that.
I'm gonna look it up because.
So
talk about your computer while I look up John Landis.
Anyway, we moved the kids' room around, and simultaneous to that, I've been coming to the realization that this laptop that we're using to record the podcast is really my primary computer. And what we should do is we should move the old desktop computer into the kids' room so they can use that for homework, or more realistically, so they have another screen that they can watch YouTube on, or our videos or whatever. So we did that, and then once we finally decided on that, I got the go-ahead to order myself a monitor. A monitor to hook my laptop up to when I'm at the desk, so I get a little bit more realistic.
John Hughes.
Not John
Landis.
John Landis directed...
John Hughes wrote it, and Chris Columbus directed.
Yes, that sounds right.
It was I don't know what happened with fucking with John Hughes, because he wrote some fucking pretty crazy shit.
He did.
Oh, fucking no thanks, I don't want your fucking app. He did Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Ferris Bueller, The Breakfast Club, and then he did shit like Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
something happened there. I don't know what, but something.
Because he did great fucking films, and then all of a sudden
he was the 80s for you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why, where that drop-off happens. Does Hollywood just say, sorry, John Hughes, we're fucking done with you.
Yeah.
You did Home Alone 2, and here's Flubber. Here's the fucking script for Flubber.
Maybe at a certain... Well, so Flubber's a Disney movie, right? So maybe Disney...
And you just have a wicked hard-on for Disney, so...
Well, I don't have a hard-on for that period of Disney. So I'm saying Disney has a lot of fucking money, right? So Hughes has done a lot of... I mean, Home Alone made a shit ton.
Except for Home Alone 3.
Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 made a shit ton of money, right? But maybe Disney comes around and it's
Despite Donald Trump being in the second one.
Just had to.
He's a fucking horrible person because he's just there's this fucking child running around by himself. Is this person? Is this child in danger? You don't have to live like a refugee, Chris. And is this child in danger? Nope. I'm just gonna be hey, I'm some fucking dickhead, rich millionaire, billionaire, fucking real estate mogul, dickhead, fuckface. I think those was
orange.
Orange fuck. I think those were his exact lines from the film. And then Macaulay Culkin was get away from me, you fuck.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, he does these impressions.
Get away from me, you fuckle.
It sounds just like him. So I don't know.
It's been a while since we've done the show while I've been intoxicated.
Yes,
so.
it has. So what I'm saying is, Disney comes along and throws in just an ungodly amount of money at him, and it's like, hey,
I don't think it was an ungodly amount of money for Flubber.
That seems to me to have been one of that period of time where they're like, all right, so we can get fucking Robin Williams in here, and we get John Hughes, and we're gonna just clean up at the box office. That seems like the dumb people in charge of Disney at that point, like something they would have done.
Let's do redo Jerry Lewis movies, right? Like let's do Flubber.
Yep.
And when did the fucking Nutty Professor come out? Was that 97 or was that 98?
Somewhere around there, but Nutty Professor did well.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Disney.
That was a Disney one.
It was a Disney vehicle?
I think it was a Disney one. I could be wrong. Because I think the original one was... maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't think the Nutty Professor was, but I think Flubber had Disney.
Yeah, Flubber was definitely Disney. And I know
but they were I think the reason why Flubber happened was because I think that the Nutty Professor was gangbusters.
Right.
And that was one of the... aside from Men in Tights, that was one of the films that Dave Chappelle was in early on.
I forgot about that.
He was he was a Chew in Men in Tights,
right?
And he was the stand-up that was making fun of Nutty Professor.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In the Nutty Professor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think, I don't know. So poor John Hughes.
Yeah, he's dead. And he his science was weird.
His science was weird.
So it was.
I think he liked to have clubs at breakfast.
What's up?
So I ordered a monitor.
So you could watch over things?
No. Well, so I wanted... So this is a 13-inch laptop, and there are times when I miss my 21.5-inch screen on my my iMac, but that I don't miss the slowness of the processor or all the stuff that that machine would sometimes have as issues. So I wanted a monitor, so I order a monitor. I also, at the same time, pulled the trigger on buying some upgrades for our podcast equipment and some other stuff.
Upgrade!
So I ordered this on, late on Wednesday or something. So it meant I ordered it past the deadline.
Don't forget to donate to the podcast so we can afford these fucking upgrades.
So they were going to come on Saturday. Right, all the stuff was going to show up on Saturday, which was fine. We decided to go out and do some errands on Saturday, as opposed to errands today and an outing on yesterday on Saturday, because it looked like it might rain. So we're like, well, it looks like Sunday's the better day, so we'll go out on Sunday.
I think Sunday is the better day.
Yeah, it was the better day.
We're in the spare room today. We're not in the air-conditioned loud room, which is why you're probably not overhearing lots of loud.
Right. Air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
Yeah. So anyway, we're out and about, and when we come back to the house, we see the mail truck just down the road. So we're like, oh, so I guess the stuff will be waiting at the end of the driveway.
You mean the postman?
The postman.
It's very sexist for you to say the mail truck.
The postal carrier was down the road.
The post person.
The post person. The post person sounds wrong in a way because it sounds like they are no longer a person. They are post person.
Oh, okay.
Well, the mail carrier I think is.
You mean the letter carrier?
The letter carrier. Thank you. So we drive.
Letter and package carrier.
Yeah, we drive down the driveway. We see the packages all sort of lined up.
Why are you driving?
All lined up there on the porch, and the first thing my dad says to me, because he had been there, was that when the guy dropped it off, he heard a thud. So I'm like, oh great, this is wonderful. So I unpack the first few things. All that stuff seems to be working. I unpack the monitor, plug my laptop in. Nothing doing.
Oh, it didn't work at all?
Didn't work at all. Well, the laptop can be charged through the monitor. It was charging. So the monitor was doing something, but nothing was coming up on the screen. So I go through various stages of grief and anger, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. So I go on Amazon, I click the button to print a return label, and I'm like, I'm going to the fucking Apple store, and I'm going to just buy one myself. Now, why I bought it through Amazon was there was a certified refurb model. It was about half the cost. So I was like, let me try to get one for half the cost.
And then the USPS had other options for you, like not working model.
Right. And so
like I just threw this on the fucking ground because I have no fucking my job's gonna be gone in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I went up to the Apple store. I tried plugging my laptop into one of the monitors they had on display. Worked like a charm. So I bought one, brought it home, plugged it in, worked like a charm. Except.
Was it a Lucky Charm?
It was a horseshoe. Yeah. Well, except it wasn't a horseshoe. What one looks like it's good, but is actually gonna fuck you in the ass. Which Lucky Charm?
Well, if you got a horseshoe up your ass, I mean, it would mean you're lucky.
What is?
Yeah, I mean that's what we refer to. What is it? Eli Manning. When he plays the Patriots, he's got a horseshoe stuck up his ass.
But he plays for the Giants, not the Colts.
Yeah, but fucking Peyton Manning beat us
once,
but Eli Manning beat us twice in the Super Bowl.
That's right, he does have a horseshoe. A horseshoe in the ass could be okay because there's two ends to the horseshoe. So if you and your partner wanted to both do a little ass play, you could just insert one end of the horseshoe into one anus and one end of the horseshoe into the other anus, and you. But
it would have to be a pliable.
Horseshoe. Somewhat, you have to be somewhat.
Couldn't
pliable.
be like a actual
or a really
horseshoe.
big or a really big horseshoe, like a Clydesdale horseshoe. I think you could fuck two asses at once with a Clydesdale horseshoe, couldn't you?
Or you could fuck two asses with a Clydesdale.
I think I saw that video a long time ago on the
Mr. Hands. He had a bad friend. That guy. It's like he was supposed to just stop that horse cock from going in his ass, but he didn't do it.
Stop. No.
And sure enough, that guy got fucked to death.
No. So anyway, the problem with the monitor is I get it all set up, and then last night I've been working out at night the last few nights because I have realized I can't get up early and work out in the morning like I used to. It just
going to the gym or just doing
at home on the elliptical at home. I can't do it in the morning, so I've been doing it at night. So I set up the computer, I get it all set up. I'm like, cool, this is working. I'm going downstairs and I'm gonna work out. So I go downstairs to work out. And I'm watching the fucking Apple keynote from earlier this year.
Yeah, because nothing gets you harder.
Nothing makes me sweat more than good old Tim Cook telling me about what's happening. And I guess Craig Federighi tells you about. Anyway, so
at least it's better than Reggie Fils-Aimé.
What's Reggie Fils-Aimé?
He's the fucking president of Nintendo America.
Oh, okay.
Reggie.
I
don't know if I'm fucking saying his name right. It's like, let me fucking pull his.
All right, so I just while you're looking that up, so basically I go back upstairs because I did not watch the whole thing while I was exercising, and I decide I'm going to go on my laptop or my laptop powering this great new monitor to watch the end of the keynote. Well, I start watching it, and not only does the video stutter, but as the video is playing, the entire interface stutters.
So it's Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Fils-Aimé.
Fils-Aimé.
He feels me. He feels you.
Yes, I'm sure he's never heard that before.
So the video was not only stuttering, but the entire interface was stuttering. I was like, what the hell is this? Is it just that the laptop is so...
And it started going, Howard Stern's penis.
Is it underpowered? So I go on to Netflix just to try. Netflix won't play anything. I go to HBO Now. HBO Now won't play anything. I go to iTunes. iTunes won't play anything. black screen comes up on or black window comes up on the on the monitor. I go to a movie that I have saved locally, right? A movie that I own and that all of the DRM has been removed from, plays like a charm. So I narrow it down to the problem is that these wonderful content providers of ours have decided, or Apple software has decided, or some combination thereof, that they don't want to copy protected content to play from my laptop to my new monitor. So I scheduled this morning. I scheduled a call with Apple for tomorrow morning. I want to see if I can get some help, and then tonight
we're recording.
When just as I'm unplugging the computer from the monitor and everything to bring it over here, I say, well, I just as a test, I want to see if anything, if the computer is working correctly when it's unplugged from the monitor. Which was a bad idea because, Steve, it's not working correctly when it's unplugged from the monitor. Now, even when it's not plugged into that monitor, it won't play anything. It won't play Netflix, HBO, nothing. iTunes movies that I own, nothing. Never had this problem before, but now I can't play jack shit. Now,
you're going to be able to upload the podcast,
I'll
right?
be able to upload the podcast because we own all the content for the podcast. There's no copy protection here. The only problem... Literally the only problem.
So people could like download our podcast and like share it with whomever they want.
Yes.
Like you could give it to somebody like from across the world, even Thailand.
Yes. Yeah.
And say, "Here, listen to this shit."
Yes.
You possible pedophile.
Why'd you gotta go there? Why you gotta go there, Steve? Why
I said possible. I didn't say definite.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. So I was in such a bad mood driving over here because all I could think of is how am I going to fix this problem? I don't know how to fix this problem. This problem sucks. And the truth of the matter is I don't spend a lot of time watching video on my laptop. The most recent time that I watched video was when I'd work out in the morning, and I'd watch Westworld. I was catching up on Westworld, and then I'd come up for breakfast and I'd finish watching the episode of Westworld on the laptop. But that was, 3 or 4 days out of the last 6 months or so. So it's not even a problem that really affects me on a daily basis. It's just fucking annoying.
Well,
and I don't even get started on all the other shit that went wrong this weekend.
Let's fucking get into it. What else went wrong? What not computer related things went wrong, Chris? I want to fucking
Steve,
let's use this as your bitch sesh.
Okay.
Your therapy for this week.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. How much time we got?
Well, we got 18 minutes.
18 minutes. That's perfect.
Minutes.
17 minutes. That's
17
perfect.
minutes. All right. We got to get back to talking about the Macarena. I feel like we'll get
No,
back
we don't
to
need to ever talk about a Macarena again.
Okay. All right. So this morning, we after just tons of arguing, we finally get the kids in the car because we're going to go out for a family outing. Melody never wants to leave the house. Kaylee finally gets convinced because she can bring her phone and her headphones and she can just be dialed into whatever she's doing.
I don't understand, because Melody is usually from what you have said in the past has said that she's freaked out because there's bugs in the house. Mm-hmm. And so but
she would rather stay in the house with all the bugs. She'd rather not ever have to leave her bed.
I mean, I understand because I've become more of an agoraphobe over the years, and which is a miracle that we actually went out today. And I was actually excited to go out, even though it was like a pinball tournament that I could not at all be involved with.
Right, because for the ladies,
it was the ladies tournament, and but Becky, I sort of convinced Becky to go, and so we went and we had a good time.
Yeah.
So because the last couple of actual pinball tournaments that I could have participated in, I was fucking hungover and I didn't feel like doing.
Right. I didn't want to cut you off. Now
it's fine.
Now I forgot what I started. Oh, so we finally get it. We finally get the kids in the car. All of us have had breakfast except for Melody. So we're trying to figure out exactly what to get her. It's turning into we're gonna stop at 2 different places. We're gonna stop at Dunk's and then we're gonna stop at a McDonald's because Melody loves pancakes. We can get the pancake platter, and that'll be perfect for her. Hotcakes, yeah. So we stop at Dunkin'.
Is it what did you get? I'm sort of like jumping ahead, but was it in a styrofoam container?
I don't know if the bottom was styrofoam. Top was all plastic. I think the bottom might have been plastic as well.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think it was styrofoam.
So they don't do the styrofoam container for the hotcakes anymore.
No.
All right, so we went to Dunks.
So we stop at Dunks because Dunks is right by the highway.
And life is a highway.
You know, if you're going my way, I want to ride it all night long.
Is that my dick?
I don't know.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Talking about my dick?
I do not.
I don't want you to ride my dick.
I do not want to ride your dick.
Good, thanks.
So we stop at Dunks. All right. Everyone else is staying in the car because
and you're in there trying to ride some dick.
Yeah, because I have a good handle on what everyone wants, and yet this particular experience is one of the reasons I hate going in by myself because for reasons I'll explain. So I get up to the register. I ask for. I'm just gonna explain what I asked.
Did they ask you, "What do you want, honey"?
They did not. No.
Oh.
This was not sort of an older school Dunks. This was newer people.
So it was young people. And
Well,
they're like Instagramming while they're
yeah.
goddamn post millennials.
Yeah. No, I think it was it might have been an Indian woman. A lot of the younger people were back like.
So they were Indian Instagramming.
A lot of the younger people were actually back like doing the orders and whatnot. This woman was taking my order. Now, here's what I ordered, Steve. I ordered a small hot chocolate with milk. Okay. I ordered a culotta, a small strawberry culotta.
I didn't think that they made those anymore.
They do. Yep, they do. So Melody wanted a small hot chocolate. Kaylee wanted a small strawberry culotta. I was getting an orange juice for Stephanie, a Diet Coke for me, and then I was getting a French vanilla latte, a medium French vanilla latte for me.
You were getting two beverages.
I was getting two beverages because once I was done with the latte, I wanted to have a soda. I wanted to have something else to
wash it down.
To wash it down.
Wash down the beverage that you just drank.
So here's what I ended up. Well, all right. So as I'm ordering the hot chocolate, I see that the hot chocolate machine, okay, is apparently under
duress.
Under duress. So
well, it's the fucking summertime. No one's ordering hot chocolate.
For those people who have not like viewed or haven't viewed in a while the hot chocolate machine at Dunkin' Donuts, it's this very tall part with nozzles at the bottom, and then you put the cup underneath, right, and you pick whichever kind of hot chocolate you want. All right, so they had the big tall top part. They had it open. And I could see inside there were these
rats.
There were these tall plastic containers. One for Dunkachino flavor. One for salted
Al
caramel.
Pacino.
One for almond joy. No, not
almond joy Pacino.
I don't know. Some other fucking flavor you could get, and then original. So original is what I had asked for, and they're trying to put the big plastic container with the original flavor hot chocolate in. And literally every person in that Dunkin' Donuts tried and failed to put that piece of plastic in. I was about to jump over the counter, and I couldn't understand what was going wrong. So I'm like, fine. I'm waiting. After a certain amount of time, I'm like, just come over to me and tell me you can't do it, or turn around and let me tell you it's fine. I don't need the hot chocolate.
I'll get another poop culotta or whatever.
All right, so they tell me they can't...
A cold beverage for my daughter that she might enjoy more than a hot chocolate in it's 90 fucking degree weather.
So they tell me they can't do the hot chocolate. They say, so you had a culotta. I was like, yes, and a
latte.
A latte, but they move away from me before I get sick. So they bring me over just the culotta, and I'm like, where's my latte? They said, you had a latte, and I pull out the receipt, and the woman who had taken my order had put all the ingredients for the latte under the culotta. So the culotta was now a culotta with French vanilla and whole milk in it.
The strawberry
culotta apparently had been altered with French vanilla pumps or whatever and milk.
Ugh.
So I was like, okay, listen, I just want a culotta. So they get me the culotta. I have paid for a culotta and a hot chocolate. They say, oh, what was your latte? Was it a small? No, it was a medium, but what the fuck ever. So they make me a small latte. They neglect to.
Is this the one next to 495?
This is the one next to 495.
Yeah, don't go to that one, kids.
Once I get in the car, I realized that they neglected to put the French vanilla in. So the reason I didn't order it with any sugar is because the French vanilla pump, whatever, has sugar in it.
So you were just drinking coffee.
So I was drinking a glass of hot milk with a shot of espresso in it. Like, that's basically what a fucking latte is. It's a tall glass of hot milk with a little bit of extra
Which
strong.
is perfect for your hot, sunny...
Oh my god. So, Steve, it gets even better. So we get...
You dumped it on your crotch?
No. So we get up the highway a little bit to the McDonald's that's right off the highway, because we gotta get the hotcakes. I'm trying to get into the drive-through line, and there's like two different ways people are trying to get in the drive-through line.
You're at Drum Hill or like...
No, this was like exit 39 on 495. It's in Tewksbury. It's right
so
off
by the Hannafords. Getting fucking local for you.
Even further up. There's one that's near like a Cracker Barrel.
Okay, that one.
Yeah. So anyway, we finally get up there. We order. So here's what we order at this place. We order the hotcakes at that whole plate, and we order a hot chocolate. Because Melody still wants the hot chocolate, so we order the hot chocolate. We get on the road. And I have them give me a couple of sugars for my tasteless latte, which doesn't help because I guess you must have to put a ton of fucking sugar in it for me to notice. So we start driving. It all works out. We go about our day. Melody, I guess, at some point forgot to drink her hot chocolate, which she tends to do. We shouldn't order it for her, because half the time she forgets to drink it at all. She mostly just waits till it's cold.
Drinks a cold chocolate. So why don't you just get her fucking chocolate milk?
Because she doesn't like chocolate milk.
What? What fucking child doesn't like chocolate milk?
I think she might be lactose intolerant.
Well, then fucking get her like something else. Chocolate something else. Chocolate almond milk.
Let's not attack my daughter here.
I'm not attacking her.
All right.
If she's lactose intolerant, that is not her issue.
Okay, so...
But hot chocolate with milk is not going to fucking do her any better.
All right, so we finally get to a place and we realize she hasn't had it to drink. So she hands it up to Stephanie. Stephanie has a sip of it and realizes that what they had given us was not hot chocolate. They had given us coffee with a bunch of pumps of chocolate sauce in it. So Stephanie gags on it because she hates coffee. So we throw it out. And as if that wasn't bad enough, Steve.
Oh, God.
We went out to lunch.
You would go to Fuddruckers?
No, we went to Five Guys after our little hike around Odioran State Park and went down to the... So we go to Five Guys, and Melody will not eat a cheeseburger. She will eat a hamburger with ketchup on it. We order a hamburger with ketchup on it. They give us a cheeseburger with ketchup on it. So I have to go up to the guy. I'm like... All right, I know this is stupid. Can you please give me just a hamburger with ketchup on it? Oh, Steve, this weekend sucks,
I'm gonna be so Judge Smales when I have kids. I want a hamburger, I want a cheeseburger, I want a hot dog, I want a milkshake, and I'll be like, you'll get nothing and like it.
It works out 90% of the time. It's absolutely fine. But just today, this weekend, my computer stuff is not working. Nobody can get me the right order. I gotta go. You know, this is what I'm gonna talk about when I go to see a therapist tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to see a therapist for the first time.
I'm so glad this is fucking came up on my Twitter so recently, because like this is the last thing I remember seeing. Like this, I forget what restaurant. I don't know what restaurant this is, but it's a kids menu. It says kids 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. I don't know, which is breaded chicken tenders with fries. I don't care, which is macaroni and cheese. I'm not hungry, which is hamburger or cheeseburger with fries. I don't want that, which is a grilled cheese with fries. And then sides are fruit cup, mixed vegetables, fries, and a salad.
One of those should be a pizza. I just gotta say.
Well, sometimes it's harder for restaurants to make a pizza. So
it's not hard to make a pizza. You get like one.
If you have an oven to make pizza, then it's perfect. But if you don't have that particular oven, these other things are a lot easier.
All right. Okay.
So
fair enough.
And I mean that's going to be the tough part because like after we get I'm gonna probably delve back into the carbohydrate world, but not as much as I used to.
Right. Yeah.
Like after we get married, and like I don't want to fucking raise our kid, and hopefully it's just the one. Raise our kid to like think that sugar is something that they need to have all the time.
Sure. Yeah.
And so it's something that is in everything, and so like try to like initially have them develop a taste for things that aren't sugar.
Right. No, my kids are way better at it than I ever was. I mean, they like their vegetables. I never got raised on vegetables. I hate vegetables. It's a texture thing.
I think like it has to do with how often you consume something. Like I mean like you can get to a certain point with something and then you can be like fucking sick of it.
Yeah.
But like if you eat something enough, I think your body adjusts to it, and your body kind of wants that because like it's like you eat. Like, so if you eat garbage constantly, and I'm not saying garbage literally, I'm saying garbage like most Americans' diet.
Right.
You could just be like, oh, I'm eating garbage constantly. This is what my body craves because this is what I fucking am used to. So,
absolutely. No, I'm with you there. Yeah. So hopefully next week, the bright side of all this is I got a really cool setup for us for microphones that should eliminate all the noise and give us the opportunity to have up to 2 guests on at some point.
Should we have 2 guests on?
Not next time. Just like let me get it right with just the 2 of us.
Okay,
first.
and then maybe I could talk to Ryan, and then we can have him on. I've actually talked to some people, and people really enjoy it when Ryan is on. So Ryan, if you're listening, people like it when you're on.
I think Ryan is a very good addition to the show, especially when we get him on a microphone where people can hear him.
Yeah, that's even better. Like so like Ryan,
he's that good that even though they couldn't hear him like the second or third time, whatever that was, that time he.
So we want you back on. We're working on it.
Yeah,
work on it.
Yeah. And it'll be easier this because the interface that I bought is all XLR, so it's the standard. I mean, it goes in via USB. But the mics go into it with the standard sort of XLR thing that all microphones use, which yours, the one that you've had for ages, uses. The one that Ryan has a bunch of them in his basement, I think.
Yeah, because he's got a bunch of stuff that Nate left in his basement.
Yeah. So anyway, I think it'll be a good investment. I just didn't have time to test it before today. And if that had gone wrong, in addition to everything else that's gone wrong for me this weekend, I'd probably
chuck your computer out the fucking window.
I'm close to doing it. I'll get the podcast up tonight, but I'm still close to chucking it out the window.
Well, I mean, we might have to go back to Becky's old computer.
No, I mean I know I can't, but I'm very, very, very frustrated. And I know that I have a call with Apple tomorrow, but I have had calls with Apple.
Hi, this is James from Apple.
I've had calls before, and I know that they're going to probably insist that I do all of the troubleshooting steps that I've already done. I will try to head them off at the very beginning of the call and say, I've done this, and this, and hope that they don't make me do it all again. But
let's just try to do that one more time, Chris, if that's all right. Could you do that for me?
I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday.
Yeah. We just lost a couple people, and we need to kind of play catch up.
Oh, man, that movie. It's been too long since I've watched that all the way through.
Like, Mike Judge fucking has his finger on the pulse of America 10 years too early.
He does. Yeah. When did that one come out?
It came out, I think, in 98, 99.
Yeah, well, that's not 10 years too early. That one feels like it's probably just a couple years too early.
Yeah, like every time he comes out with like Idiocracy, I think was
was probably like 10 years too early.
Yeah, way too early. But like, if it came out now, everybody would be like, oh my God, this is fucking brilliant. When it came out, people were like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Which is the same that they said about Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
Because, they're fucking dumb.
They are dumb.
No, don't even.
Butthead? No.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Beavis? No.
Damn it, Beavis.
Damn it, Beavis. No.
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 He does these impressions.
I used to think I could do Butthead.
I think most people thought that.
We probably all thought that. Maybe that I've passed 2 different comic book stores over the last few days.
Did you go in them or just went by them?
I just went by them. One of them, it was early in the morning. I was going to get my car inspected before work
Hot
on
Comics?
Friday. No, this was one in Littleton, Massachusetts, near their downtown. So that was interesting. And then there is a Larry's Comics on the back road leading up to from North Chelmsford to the Pheasant Lane Mall. So that's neat. There's some comic book stores popping up in addition to all the local.
See, like comic book shops that like I think the ones that do other shit are the ones that like succeed.
Yeah. So the one in Littleton I think is specific. It's comics and cars or comics and collectibles or
so
comics
if like
and games.
If they do like shit like that and like they have Magic the Gathering nights or whatever.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like if they have shit like that, I think like those are the ones that remain.
Yep.
But like the ones that were just strictly comic book shops, I think are the ones that are gone.
All the ones that I've been in the last 10 or 15 years that have had any longevity have been ones that, like you said, had some kind of Magic the Gathering room or just general
or D&D or
card
some
game
other
room.
fucking thing like that. Just like something going on like that will bring fucking bodies into the place.
That's why I never understood the places that would have "This is not a library" up as signs in their store, and it's like,
what are you, a poo?
Like, it's like, fuck off, guys. You know, if you need to create a place where there's a community, and that might involve people flipping through the books. Okay, if they abuse that, fine. If there's a guy who comes in and never buys anything and he just sits there and he reads through the books,
just browsing, and he's looking at all the hot fucking like
all the hot comics.
ex ladies, ex womans,
the ex machina,
skin tight.
Ex gonna give it to you.
What?
You can find the show notes if we did that anymore. No. Hey, will be awesome.
You should do some show notes for this one because you fucking promoted it. You're doing this a day early than normal.
I know, but I don't like doing show notes. I like just coming up with some pithy phrase and
Steve says some fucking shit and I said some fucking shit
and together we say this shit. I like that. I like it when we do that.
Gross.
Hey, if you like this show, you should leave us a comment on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher, or whatever the fuck you get this shit.
Take it easy, buddy, with the language.
Wherever you get your podcast, leave us a review, leave us a comment. And then, once you do that, send us some fucking email.
Yeah, send us an email. We haven't gotten a fucking email in a while. We're like hot@clarkwoods.com.
Don't make us say a whole bunch of stupid shit just to piss you off.
Yeah, we'd rather you just send us an email so you can give us shit to talk about. So we talk about shit that you want us to fucking talk about. Yeah. Assholes.
Yes. Now, I mean, don't get me started about what a real New Warriors fan would do.
Oh boy.
I mean, a real New Warriors fan wouldn't have to beg, I guess.
This seems really creepy.